We're still on 12.3.3 supervised full self-driving. Doing our one-time update check for the day. And we're gonna go ahead and stay on assertive, no minimal lane changes for today's drive. A few things I wanted to show you that I noticed on some other videos. Let's go ahead and take this turn first. All right, we've got an unprotected beta stopping here. What are we doing? I'm gonna goose it just a little bit. We are stuck. All right, off the throttle. Kind of got, oop, and I went ahead and disengaged there a little bit close to that curb. After I saw someone curb their wheel on X yesterday, I'm just gonna kind of pay a little more attention to the curbs. Not that I never did. But yeah, one of the new things I've noticed, a little bit too close to the curb. Trying to send these recordings as well. But so I noticed on another video, if you tap right here, it'll instantly pull up your new routes. So you can actually change the routes on the fly, which is pretty cool, I have to say. Another thing I was seeing on a video is using your blinker while on full self-driving, but with no navigation. So it's just routing you straight and to make turns. So we're gonna be testing that on this drive. All right, we caught the yellow. I thought we were gonna go for a moment there. All right, we got the protected left. Now this area, I got it on full screen. They are doing some construction here. And I'm not sure if we're supposed to be on the inside or the outside. I really think we're on the wrong lane right now. Although I'm not too sure, because yesterday everyone was driving on this right side lane, and now today we're on this, everyone's following behind me on this inside lane. So if we're on the wrong lane, it's just, okay, we're kind of going wide here. Arrow went back over to the right lane. What's going on? Oh, it looks like we're gonna cut across, and let's go ahead and stay on this side. I think this is ideally the lane we're supposed to be in. Everyone, you know, everyone just followed right behind me. Pretty wild. Now let's go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that. We don't wanna make a right turn into this lane. So that was disengagement number 2. We are gonna be taking a right. So it was trying to merge over, and maybe it was gonna do the right thing. Maybe I just jumped the gun there, but with all this construction, I wasn't taking any chances. All right, made a right turn. Now, another thing I just saw coming up, Omar from Holmar's blog posted that 12.3.4, the next version of this full self-driving, is going out to employees today. Super stoked for that. Now let's check out some of the new routes. So it kind of, you know, is there any more routes? I guess there is a couple more routes here. I mean, ideally, I wouldn't want to go that way, but let's see. Let's get past this next one, and I'll see if it gives us another route. Got about 3.8 miles, less than 10 minutes, we're going to Farmer Boys. Now, this area, lately, it's been kind of hesitant to merge over quickly in time. All right, it did it there, kind of cut the corner. And I don't mind that maneuver too much. Every day, it's a little bit different. Like today, it's been getting a little, or yesterday and today, it's been getting a little bit closer to curbs, and it's kind of hard to know exactly what's going on in the background. But with that new update coming out, I feel like we may start seeing some changes to 12.3.3. Let me know if you're noticing anything prior to the next update release. All right, let's check our routes here. So when I pulled that one, it did take a second, but it did give us some alternate routes. It's really doing pretty amazing. I drove about 12 minutes before this video, or 15 minutes, no disengagements at all. Couple accelerator presses. So once we get on this turn, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the navigation, and we're going to go ahead and try to make some turns with the blinker without any navigation set point. So on the video I saw this morning, he said it was about 50-50 it was doing it. And I've actually tested this in the past. I'm not sure on video though, but I couldn't get it to go maybe 1 out of 10 times. So we'll see. As soon as we get through here and we're heading straight, got the protected left. FSD is so smooth. All right, so let's go ahead and kick off the navigation. Another thing is, it does amazing driving you straight. Another video I want to do is like, how far straight will it take us? Will it ever end, right? If we don't put in any blinkers, if we just let FSD drive straight. I just worry that it could be like an hour-long video and we never end up anywhere. Just keep driving. All right, so let's go ahead and arrow over. Now that this truck is kind of right behind us in the rear, we can play around here. So let's see if I put on the blinker right here. Is it gonna turn? Nope, it missed it and it turned off the blinker. Now it's arrowing back over to the left. I'm gonna cancel that one. That car was pretty close, actually. That would have been a weird situation to merge right in front of him. But let's go ahead and try the blinker again. Try to do a right turn here. And it turned off our blinker. Now the cars behind us are starting to get a little worried, probably seeing me with the blinker, and they're probably being cautious and standing their ground. Like, what is this guy doing? I'm gonna try it one more time. Let's go ahead and slow it down to the set speed. It's at 35. And we got another right turn coming up here. Let's go ahead and activate the blinker. This Jeep is coming up fast behind me. Are they gonna go around? Let's see, I'm trying to do the blinker and it's doing nothing. All right, so I think that's gonna go ahead and, that's what, 75%. If I do it one more time, it's 4 out of 4. Now this guy's right behind me. He doesn't know what's going on. Let's go ahead and get in the left lane. So we know we can merge into the left lane here. And we'll try a left turn shortly. I just want to let this guy go. All right, so we have another left here in about 100 yards. Actually, that's a gate, no entrance, so we do have a turn here. And the question is, will beta route us into the middle lane? All right, so let's go ahead and left arrow. So it's not doing anything. It turned off the blinker as well. Turn that again. And it's off. So I'm not too sure if it's actually doing anything or not. Navigate to Farmer Boys. All right, I got a quick phone call there, and beta routed us back into the left lane. It likes this left lane for some reason. Oh, that's another thing. I have it on assertive, and minimal lane changes off, so we'll be making multiple lane changes, and that's probably why. I think ideally I'd want to put on the minimal lane changes. All right, so I'm clicking on this to see if we have any other routes here. Now we're right on the light. So the question is, we have to accelerate quickly to merge in front of this Jeep and then make our right turn successfully, or we'll have to battle to get into that right lane. Let's see what happens. All right, we're on the throttle. We definitely beat him off the line. I think right now I would put blinker on. Yep, perfect. Merge in front. It's going to speed it up 5 over. I don't have the auto, the beta auto set speed set to on. I have it off. That way we're in more control of the speed. There is a little note in there that says you are in control of the speed at all times if you need to disengage. So instead of having that on and be speeding everywhere, I'm just going to go ahead and manually take control. And we are at a protected green arrow. Perfectly smooth around that turn, not much hesitation at all. Good acceleration. Now we got the S turns here. Let's see how well it routes us in the lane. We are at our max set speed. Nice curve there, so it kind of went around the curve, almost cut the right corner just a little bit to stay true. And that's the thing with this new 12.3.3 version. You can actually even see the manipulation that it's doing for the output. It's very smooth trajectory, so everything's super smooth. I mean, I was driving my mom yesterday, a good 35-minute drive, and she didn't even complain about FSD. It's just because the motions are much smoother. Looks like we're changing lanes to follow the route. We should stay right in the middle. See if we can add in another route here. Got the green light. Went straight to full screen. Alright, so where is it taking us? So there's Chipotle over there. I didn't even know there was a Chipotle over there. Oh, that's Cafe Rio. Interesting. Let's go ahead and kill the navigation. Will it turn off the blinker and head us straight? It sure did. Perfect. Let's go ahead and kick on minimal lane changes, leave it on assertive. What we're going to do is we're going to go through this light here. I'm going to try one more time to turn on our blinker to see if it'll change lanes, and then I'll reroute. I love how Beta's watching all the traffic in front. It's kind of inching up. Like, it definitely mimics a lot of human behaviors. I'm going to go ahead and arrow over to the right. Blinker should auto cancel. I'm going to turn it on again. It auto canceled. I'm going to turn it on one more time here. We do have a lane opening up. Will it put us into that lane? It will not. So that's about 7 or 8 times I've tried it today, and 0 out of 100. Let's go ahead and put our next navigation. Navigate to Chipotle. Alright, we've got our route. I'm going to change our route just a little bit there, and then click on that. I'm glad I found that video today about clicking right there on the screen to get it to go back to true north and to pull up your routes. It's a pretty good feature. The one thing I noticed the most about this new full self-driving is it's so smooth with the throttle inputs as well. And that's why it feels like you kind of forget that the car is driving sometimes, because it tends to hover right in this middle area where it's kind of neutral, like almost no throttle, almost no regen, super smooth. It gives you a wild feeling. It's just a comfortable feeling. All right, we do have the green, protected right. Going in pretty smooth, good speed. Perfect turn. Then we have another right turn coming up. Still a little slow pulling into these merge lanes. I would rather do it just kind of like coasting in versus regenning in. I don't know if that makes sense, but when you're on regen, you could feel it decelerating much faster. I tend to see in myself as well coast into those merge lanes. All right, so we lost all lane markings on this 2-lane road. We're still staying true to our same position, following the route. We got traffic behind. Cutting it close here, staying tight. Traffic's coming out. Do have a little bit of a weave right here, and then we need to hold true on the lane to go straight through. Definitely want to stay in the right lane. I can't wait for 12.3.4. If it's another huge improvement without any regression, I'm going to be blown away. And that's probably the biggest thing with this new 12 version, 12.3, is that in the past it was always like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, right? Now I feel like we are gaining momentum and really progressing. Maybe less regression. All right, we are doing 32. Max speed said 34 and a 30. Again, Beta's always in full control under the max. It tends to drive like it sees other traffic, and in this area it's a little bit slower. It's about like what we're doing right here. See if we have any extra routes we can pop up. Very cool. Let's go ahead and take this route. What a cool feature. Just tap there as your routes, tap it back, goes back to true north. And with the snappiness, you really make changes on the fly. Now we want to get into the far left lane here, not into this middle lane. We're in the wrong lane. All right, it's our turn. We got here first. Beta's going. Very good. Thank you. I'm going to wave them on. We've got a big median here. It's going around. Oh, it actually, I was about to disengage, but it actually auto-corrected when it got close to that curb, so I let it. it was gonna disengage. As soon as I was gonna disengage, it auto-corrected. I mean, I felt it. Merging over after the construction, very nice. We have our right turn coming up. So yeah, 12.3.4 is on the horizon. The new ludicrous Model 3 is on the horizon. And we're making the turn right on red. And I tell you what, I'm getting that performance. I'm definitely going to trade this puppy. And I love this car though. I mean, the performance Model 3 is absolutely amazing for sure. And that's going to wrap it up, everybody. Thank you so much for watching again. Hit like, leave me some comments below. Believe it or not, your comments definitely spark my ideas, so I love reading them. And we will see you on the next one.